Just showing you my natural state of teeth chattering a little bit. Don't know what that indicates. But I would guess it indicates that my teeth chatter. Anyway, and also that I didn't get the chip fixed. That happened 100 years ago when I snapped my teeth in my sleep. And the original little break started when I ate an almond. And it busted my tooth off, strangely. Anyway, I figure I will just make a video from my little armchair here, because that's where I spend a lot of time. Mom will probably come in and think I'm talking to her. I think she's outside, though, doing something. Figured I'd give a little update. Update number 1, I have a 7th grandson. Well, he's not the 7th grandson, he's the 7th grandchild. And his name is Abel Isaac Rhodes. And he's adorable. He's got big chubby cheeks. Looks very much like his dad, and yet I told his dad this morning that he also looks very much like his mother and sister and brother. So he's a sweetheart. I got to hold him for quite a while yesterday, and he was just as content as could be, no matter whether I woke him or rearranged him or whatever. He loves his mommy. I will be having grandchild number 8 here. I won't be doing it, but my daughter will be having grandchild number 8 here any day now, but she's holding out for July, staying away from those Geminis. She's getting surrounded by them. So, anyway, I had more than one tantrum about not being there with her when she, basically with her kids, when she has that child. But I guess Motorcycle Papa will handle that. So I'll watch from the sidelines. In the meantime, they have claimed that Rena maybe will come see us here in Nebraska, maybe. And so I've got big ideas of a tent in the yard and grandkids camping out in the tent. Maybe Uncle Dalton and Daddy Dalton staying out there with them. But anyway, big ideas of when they visit here if I can't be there. About just about tore up some airplanes when my daughters canceled the ticket, but my doctor didn't want me to go to Idaho, and I like her, but I don't think she knows that much, because if she did, God knows she would know that there's nowhere I'd rather be than with my grandkids when they need somebody to stay with them while their siblings being born. And there's really no amount of miles that could keep me away. So I was perfectly willing to go, and I don't think it would have been that big a deal, but my doctor and a new oncologist up there at uh, Methodist in Omaha, they both basically have told me to get my affairs in order, and um, they'll keep me as comfortable as I can be until that day comes. But we could all build mountains, in my opinion, with the meds that will keep me out of pain, because I don't plan to leave here anytime soon at this moment. So, and if I do, so be it. But I've pretty much decided I'm done with the cancer, and I'm not going to deal with that no more. So my eye is on riding my horse one day, and so far I have not even gone down to see him, but I know the relationship we have, and my trust is in the goodness of God. Nonetheless, I've been quite outspoken, and I threw my purse fiercely one day. And I told my mom I'm sick of the whole thing. Let's see. Apparently, I'm not eating what she thinks I should eat. Although, you know what? I've been eating like a pig at certain times. Sometimes I don't feel like eating at all, and I don't when those days come. But I've been wheeling around in a motorized cart that was my grandma's, and my friends fixed it for me and got the battery straightened out, and it sat for 14 years, but now I'm boogieing around in it. And my grandson and I took a walk up the lane with it. He walked, I rode the chair, and my sister and I did it the day before, um, and I've sat out with Mom while she's creating beautiful things in the flower garden. And but I've been um, let's see, quite the deal. I don't know. I've been uneasy to live with, I think, because I'm an independent girl who's lived alone for a long time and figured out things between God and I. And so I don't like having privileges taken away and this and that. But, Paul sat in prison writing beautiful things about Jesus, and I need to get hold of myself and realize that if my mom doesn't want me to drive around slowly in my pickup, go see my horses and this and that, then so be it. I don't have to have everything I want. And at other times, I'll just stand for what I do want, and we'll work it out. But um, till then, God's going to teach me some patience and some compassion and kindness, whereas I would be an independent little snot if I had my own way. So I guess my body was apparently in pain. I had broken some bones in the butt area, tailbone, and uh, the back of the hips or something. I don't know. Probably got something going on up there by my neck, but the neck doesn't usually hurt. But the tailbone area had been hurting, and they can't do anything for me, and they'll just give me some pain pills, which are just above ibuprofen and Tylenol. They're not, I guess there's one narcotic, it's a low dose, and I take it once a day. Um, Today I didn't take it at all. And then there's some other pill that's a lot like a strong dose of ibuprofen or something. I don't know. And not crazy about either of them, so I'm gonna hopefully strengthen up here by the grace of God. And I was given permission to ride my horse in June, but obviously something broke. Oh, and I guess I didn't tell you. So I was clipping dead limbs off of the yew tree or whatever tree that is out there, and heard a pop, and that was in the hip or back of the hip or tailbone or sacrum or something, and apparently busted that. And since they can't do anything about it, I figured a bone takes about 6 to 8 weeks to heal, and it's going to heal up the way my ribs did, and I'll be walking around again here soon. In the meantime, I've been riding that electric chair of my grandma's, and sometimes I go out with my mom or sister or son or whoever, but they're really not letting me do anything without somebody being around close. And my sister has been really careful to give me space, but talk to me as need be, and Mom and I have been chatting about the Lord this morning, and I'm doing my best to not be El Groucho to her, because she's about the most giving person and creates such beautiful things in the garden, and takes care of my chickens and cats, and she doesn't deserve to be barked at. So but she too is an independent woman, and she I'll offer to do anything, and she'll say that she can get it. And so hopefully she'll start to understand that she raised up strong children, and we're not going to sit by casually and allow ourselves to waste away. We're gonna fight. And pretty soon she'll be tickled about it instead of offended, because I wouldn't ever want to offend her. Geez, I've gone 15 minutes babbling. So, I guess this is a picture of me medically on my way out. But, nobody knows the number of our days. Nobody knows what the Lord has in mind for us. And apparently I'm kind of a wimp about pain, because I didn't like it much, but this morning I was going to go without any pain med, but I sat in a chair for a little bit and changed my mind. And but that's my goal, to be without any pain med and to be comfortable in that, and to ride my pony and to brush them and to be able to walk again. And so today I was walking with the walker more. It's hard for me to remember that my so-called strong leg is now my so-called weak leg, and so I need to carry the crutch, or the cane on the other side. I'm getting real skinny. Never seen myself this skinny before. But pretty much feel good. So, and in saying that, I also have a lot of pain. But I think I'm pretty fortunate and blessed, and figured I'd make my update on a day when that is my attitude. Don't look at myself. Look at the Lord, and look at the beauty. Look at the goodness all around me. It's everywhere. And eventually I'll take some pictures of what Mom's done and how it's grown. And it's just been a good thing. And the grandbabies are a good thing. And still wishing I could find my way out there, but perhaps Papa needs his turn. So anyway, that's my update. And I will update this way as often as I can. And my battery did charge on my tablet, which made it helpful. And I also guess I should tell you that 2 days ago, was the first day I could hold a pen in a proper writing position, and I could draw what I wanted to draw. So that was hugely exciting, and hopefully I'll get some letters, short ones, in the mail, and hopefully maybe I'll get something painted or drawn. But it's hard in the summer, because a person would like to be outside more. And trust me, if I was outside, there'd probably be some dead gnats or flies or God knows what stuck in my palette. I guess I could turn them into art, but knowing me, I'd be grumpy. Anyway, 20 minutes in here and nobody wants to hear my voice that much, so I will sign off and salute you and bless you and pray that the good Lord shows you his kindness and makes you laugh with his joy. And I guess I should add here, what in the midst of one of my fits, my mom grabbed me and said, "You know, this is not my daughter. My daughter always sees the positive in every situation. So I don't know who this is, but it's not my daughter. And I want you to know that that is something that every soul should be brave enough to say, because she's right, you know. I spent a long time with the Lord, seeing that he is good in every situation, and it's not me to focus on me. It's so good to see all the people and the places and the things that he brings before us, to bless our lives. And life's too short to sit around complaining about every little thing that doesn't go our way, because sometimes our way is not for the best of all. And God knows that what we truly desire is for the best to be in all and pouring out of everyone. And sometimes things are hard, and sometimes they hurt, and sometimes it's impossible to understand, but nonetheless, it is the good for all, and we'll see that in the generations to come and in the days to come, that one thing happened for the good of another, and so on and so forth. Life goes on. It's a circle, and goodness knows there's just nothing like holding the promise that is inside each little child, little baby. And blessing them with the goodness that we've been given. Signing off. Take care. God bless you. And I'll see you next time.